You are watching the Waterman podcast. Welcome everybody to another episode of the Waterman podcast. Ricky Alexander here, aka Waterman. Today we are at the world famous 24-hour fitness on Sunset and Vine. I deeply appreciate their hospitality. Thank you guys, you're number one. Today, my next guest, this man is like really making it happen. Young entrepreneur, wellness man, has a nice wellness business. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you not the original, but he's even a little bit just as good than the original. But again, you'll get where I'm going with the name. Prince. How you doing today, my brother?
Man, beautiful day. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you for the introduction. That's amazing.
You're quite welcome.
Yes.
So let's start from the beginning. Tell us, where are you from originally?
I'm from Tanzania, East Africa. That's where I'm from. Yeah, I was born in Zambia actually. No, I was born in Malawi. My dad is from Zambia, but I grew up in Tanzania. You know what I mean? Yes. And then when I finished high school, I was inspired to come to America a while when I was younger because I really love music. Because I make music too. I'm a singer. So watching music videos from artists from America, that kind of inspired me. I'm like, hey, I wonder what that was like over there. You know what I mean? I've been all over. I've been to some parts in Africa, but I want to experience America as well. So I got inspired to come over here. And I came over here through school. So that was my way for me to get my visa and come over here through school and all that stuff. Yeah.
Making it happen.
You know,
so
following my dreams, following what I wanted to see or what I wanted to see happen. Yes.
So when you were over there at Tanzania, what were you doing? I mean,
I was going to school. I was just going to school, playing sports, making music. Now, before I left Tanzania, I had an opportunity to work with some famous artists over there. So we had a song on the radio, we got to do tours. But eventually, because of the music, my mom felt like the music was taken away from my classes. And she was like, you gotta focus on school. And then I was like, I need to go to America. If I go to America, I'll be able to be free to do my music and do anything that I want to do. So that was my inspiration at the time. You get what I mean? Yeah.
So now, what was it like, I mean, as far as that night before you're like, okay, tomorrow I'm going to America? How was, you probably couldn't sleep that night, right?
Actually, yeah, no, I couldn't sleep. I remember.
So excited.
I remember actually when when I knew I was leaving, I pretty much told all my friends. And then my mom threw me a party. Yeah, so we had like a big party. And then she invited our friends. And some of my friends gave me some money a little bit. So when I was leaving, I was like, oh man, I'm loaded up. I can't wait to touch down. You know what I mean? I was ready. I went shopping and everything. Matter of fact, all the clothes that I had, I just left them. I just went and bought a few outfits. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I'm going to America. I don't need clothes from over here. I'm going to go buy clothes over there. Yeah.
So now, when you came over here, right?
Yes.
What were you doing initially when you first came?
When I first came, I was going to school.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to school for economics and accounting.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing, and then on top of that, I was also pursuing my music career.
Okay.
So I was finding places where I could make my music, make friends who make music, find studios, and then at the time when I came to America, I was in Kansas. I came to Kansas. So I used to live in Wichita, Kansas. And then I went to Wichita State actually. And then when I was over there connecting with people, I got introduced to a Tanzanian community, Kenyan community, kind of like East African community. Then I got to know people from West Africa, North Africa. So pretty much it was like a melting. It was a small city, but it kind of opened my eyes. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to this school and there's everybody from all over the world. You see what I mean? Yeah. So that kind of amazed me a little bit. So I was like, you know what? I need to find out what's going on. I was like, man, I thought I knew about the world, but I really don't know anything. So now I made new friends, and then through music, From the people that I met through my music, I got an opportunity to get on the radio in Kansas. I think at the time the radio used to be called 93.9. I think right now it's called 93.5. So I got the time to have a song on the radio over there, and that opened up doors for me to do music again in America. I started doing shows. I opened up for Sean Paul, Extra Dean, or Marion, those type of artists. And then when I saw that, I was like, no, man, I can't be in Kansas. I need to go to a bigger city. So it's like I'm always looking for something more. I guess that was my inspiration. Like, when I was in Tanzania, I had a song on the radio. We did show. There's an event called Fiesta. They do it once a year, kind of like Coachella over here. A little bit, so a lot of people will show up. I did one of those shows, and then when I did one of those shows, I was like, man, I want more. You know what I mean? And then that's why I left, I guess. That's one of the reasons too. So yeah, so when I was in Kansas, that happened. And then I was like, man, I need to do more. Like, it can't just be Kansas. Like, I need to go to California. But before I came to California, I took a detour. I went to Denver. Because California was kind of expensive when I was going to school. I was like, huh? School fees over there is $60K? Hold on 1 second. Because I was an international student at the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, I can't move over there. That's going to be too much school fees. So I got to find a state that I can be able to afford my living expenses, finish my school, then move to California. But at the end of the day, I moved to Denver, and then when I was in Denver, I was like, nah, I don't really want to be in Denver. So I decided to come to California, even though. Then I dropped out of school in Denver because I was still doing music. And then with that being said, the school was great, but it wasn't my happy place. I didn't see myself I did not see myself working a regular job. I did not see myself being an accountant, even though it was something that was inspired by my parents or by my peers growing up. When I was young, I've always wanted to do music, and I've always wanted to find something that is always going to make me happy. You know what I mean? So school was great, but at the same time, it kind of stressed me out because I always felt like I had to make deadlines, I had to do this. I wasn't feeling that free. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and the music made me free, but also through music, it also made me find out about other things that I'm doing right now, about wellness. You know what I mean? Because I've always questioned things. Growing up, I've always questioned, like, why is this happening the way it's happening? Why is this happening the way it's happening? What's going on? So that kind of led to where I am. I need to answer the question.
Oh yeah, I mean, so
Yeah.
now,
Uh-huh.
so you basically gradually moved into the wellness field, and you already had a curious mind
Yes.
to begin with,
Uh-huh.
asking questions. So what was that transition like when you said to yourself, okay, I think I'm strong enough now to open up my own store? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this brother here
Yes.
has been in business for 2 years, and the business is doing very well. So
Thank you. Yes.
when did you feel like, okay, let me turn this into a...
Okay, so when I moved to LA, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. When I moved to LA, before I moved to LA, actually, I used to party a lot. Like drinking a lot, going out 24/7, 7 days a week, no days off. You know what I mean? Yes. So that kind of took an effect on me. I started getting chest pains. I gained a lot of weight. I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't feeling myself. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe. And then when I moved to LA, once I came to LA, I was already on a working out journey. Since when I was in Denver. But I would go to the gym, work out, and nothing seems to work. I'm like, man, why am I going to the gym? I'm so tired. I do this, I don't feel like doing it. And then I came across, when I was in LA, I came across Dr. Sebi's teachings. And when that came about, I was like, hold on, man. Let me look into it. I've tried so many things. I've tried this diet, I've tried that diet. And I was just looking into my life myself. And I was like, man, I be partying a lot, I make music. So what can I do in order for me to be able to stay healthy and without even making this lifestyle, to the top of me and stuff like that. So with that being said, one day I just decided, like, you know what, man, let me try to do this and see what happens, you know. And then I started eating plants. You know, I was vegan for a little while, and then I transformed into offline liberty, you know, which is basically organic fruits, organic seeded fruits, natural vegetables and herbs that have been here since the beginning of time. I like to go by that because it makes it easier for you to distinguish what has been made by man and what has not been made by man. So and then it also kind of gives you, I don't know, for me it kind of gives me a good direction as far as to find out what I really mean. So when I did that, automatically things started changing. You know what I mean? The weight started going away. I started spitting out. You know, I went from running 1 mile and feeling like I'm about to pass out, and running 1 mile and feeling like, hey, I need to do 6 more. I need to do 7
Bolt
more.
of lightning and energy.
Yeah, oh my God. You know what, today I'm gonna do 15. Like last time, I went running, I did 15 miles. When I did 15 miles, I started screaming. You know what I mean? I was like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? It's like another level. You know what I mean? So when that happened, I was like, yo, people need to know this. You know what I mean? And then I started looking at other people's teaching as far as the lifestyle I'm doing. I was like, okay, most people, they were not talking about the waking out part. People just talk about, oh, you eat this, you're healthy. But what amazed me is that when I changed my diet into alkaline plant-based, I came to realize that I gained more energy. I felt really great. What's this? Tardiness was not there. You know what I mean? Like I would get tired after like maybe 17, 18 hours. Me moving around. You see what I mean? You feel great, man. You see what I mean? Like you just feel great. Like certain things, it's like you can't even explain it. It's like somebody has to experience it for them to know. Because the words that I'm saying, it's like they don't give it justice enough. You see what I mean? It's like when somebody goes fasting. If you tell somebody, hey man, I've fasted for 12 hours. For someone who has never fasted for 12 hours, they'll never know what it's like.
Very
you know
true.
What I mean? Yeah. So it's like you have to do it. And me doing that and the outcome that I got is what really inspired me to start my business. And I was like, no, it's not fair that I know this information and other people don't know. You see what I mean? I have to let them know. So I was like, guys, you know what? When I go wake up, or before I go wake up, guess what I do? I drink coconut water. You see what I mean? Before maybe I do this, or maybe, some days when I wake up, I don't eat anything. I might just drink natural spring water and some lime in it. You see what I mean? So I can flush my body, or I can do this. Oh, guys, you drank last night? Okay, no problem. Get you some coconut water. Go outside under the sun. Go do some running a little bit. You know, eat right. Get you some cold pressed juice. You know, things of that nature. So, and that's what really inspired me to do my business, because that's what I do for myself every day. You see what I mean? So when I started doing this for myself every day, it made me want to reach further. You know, I told that to my family. I tell it to everybody I meet.
So,
Yeah.
business, that first day of opening up that business, I mean, what was it like? I mean, as far as the clientele and traffic situation?
So this is how I started actually. I started during the pandemic. Before I started selling coconut water, I started making coconut juices. Because when I was changing my diet and watching what I eat, the first thing I did was doing smoothies and juices. So I mastered that. And then when they had the lockdown, I started making juices and I started walking on the street, knocking from door to door. Like a salesperson. Like, guys, hello, I got cold pressed juice, $10 a bottle. It's in a glass. I made it today. You got 3 days to drink it. You know, some people will tie me down, some people will buy from me. You know what I mean? I don't even have levels at the time. I would just write it down the ingredients, and I'm like, this is the ingredients I put in here. Like I just studied today. I just studied this week. I need your support. Some days I'll take my skateboard, and then after a while I was like, you know what? I can't just be walking. That's too much work. Let me figure out a way I could do this. I was like, let me find locations where I could go. So I started going to different locations. Or I would find clients who have businesses. So people maybe like, I would go to people who have like smoke shops, people who have dispensaries, they have employees over there. So I'd be like, guys, I know you have employees, about 6, 7 employees. I live over there. Every day I'd be passing with juices over there. Can I be stopping by in case you guys want anything? So that's how I started. So when I did that, and I was like, oh, I need to do something else. I need to sell coconut water because I was just looking for coconut water. And I didn't realize, what's so funny? I didn't realize that California does not grow coconuts at the time. And then when I started doing my research, I was like, so all the coconut water does not come from California. So I was like, okay, let me find coconut water for this. When I was in Tanzania, I grew up drinking coconut water. And I was like, I'm in California, we got palm trees, the ocean is over here, it's sunny every day. We don't have coconut water. That is not cool. You know what I mean? So after I did my little research to look out, and then I found out there was a supplier in downtown who supplies coconuts. So I started getting from them, and I started selling coconut. And the first day I started selling coconut water, it was in 2022. I went to Runyon Canyon High Trail. So that's where I set up my first station for selling coconut water and cold-pressed juice. Before that, I would just find private clients, or I would work with businesses. So I would go to people who have restaurants, who have smoke shops, who have dispensaries, who have barber shops, who have salons. I wouldn't even come, and you know what's so funny? Oh, the gyms too. I would go to the gym in the 24 hours in Lentown by North Hollywood. I would also sell my juices over there.
You hear this guy? We have this young entrepreneur making it happen out of a champion. There's always a way. There's always a way. And I'll add to the mix the fact that this guy, I hope he doesn't mind me saying so. I mean, he doesn't look his age. The man is 33. You don't mind me saying that.
No, you
but you would think he's way younger than that. But he's making it happen in a very, very, very good example of what you can do with determination. Good role model for young people. Very good role model right there.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Anytime.
And then what was I going to tell you? Man, if the thought went away my mind. Anyways, go ahead. I'm listening.
Well,
I'm excited.
It's okay. I mean, this is your first time here on the Waterman podcast. It's all right. And you brought some 2 great coconut, waters here. We have them here. And can we show the people what you
Yes,
on a regular basis they can get this right at your business?
Yes, you can have coconut water every day.
And then your address, I mean, we're
1636 North Cahuenga Boulevard. We have coconut water all day, every day.
What are your hours?
Oh, the hours? So, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., the station at Runyon Canyon, which is 2000 North Fuller. And then pick-up hours at the 1636 is from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I have some of the, I have other guys, 2 other people my help me. I have a guy helping me out. Whoever is available, they help me out. Sometimes I do it myself. So yeah, we're going like that.
Guys, this stuff tastes fantastic. Good stuff.
Thank you. But yeah,
this guy is, I mean, he's a winner. This is good. Very good stuff.
Thank you.
Very good.
Appreciate you. Cheers.
Good.
But yeah, so I also do weekly supply for those who want to get like weekly supply coconuts. They can also either DM, they can text me probably, or DM my Instagram, which is African Child Organics, and then or you can email us at africanchildorganics@gmail.com. I do 3-day supply, or even 1 week supply. We also do catering. So in case somebody has an event and they want their guests to have great hydration, we can provide that for them. We normally put logos on the coconuts, but today we didn't have any logos because they have the logos. We're still waiting for our logos to come in. Yeah, so we do that.
For the people at the back, repeat what you just said, the info on your address. And
Oh, yes. So
for the people at the back.
yes, first of all, the business name is African Child Organics, and the Instagram name is African Child Organics. Email africanchildorganics@gmail.com, and so you can contact us on Instagram, DM us, call us over there. We do catering, so you have a birthday party, you have an event, you want to promote your brand, you have a music show, you have a concert, anything like that, we can put a name, a logo over here for you. Actually, I do have a flyer, man. I'll grab it real quick. Thank you. I do have something like this just to show you guys an example. So we could, I don't know if they can see from here, but I think they can. So it's going to look something like this.
It's very good, very good.
Yes.
Yeah, so this has been like 2 years, you say you've been there just making it happen. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, do you see yourself in the near future maybe expanding to other locations or?
Yes, that's what I'm working on right now. Yeah, the goal is to be able to sell coconut water all over the world. That is my mission. Like not only just like right now I'm more of a store owner / vendor, but my goal is I want to be able to be the supplier. You know, I want to be able to create employment opportunities. I want to be able to create job opportunities for them. I want to be able to create education that people can be able to be self-sustained. They can be able to help themselves out. You see what I mean? And through coconut water, that's just me. That's just me. Through coconut water, I think through coconut water you can make anything. You see what I mean? You can make
Cousins to water.
Yes.
Cousins to water.
Yes.
The Waterman podcast.
I could, yes, Waterman, exactly. You could, after you're done with your coconut water, you could make a cocoa ball. That means you could add your favorite dish and eat with that. That gives you good protein throughout the day. When you're done with the shell, you could create a bowl that you use every day, or a cup, or you could make a light fixture, or you could dry it out, burn it, turn it into charcoal. Now it's your toothpaste. You see what I mean? This outside bulk, if you have a garden, you could use that for your garden as mulch. So everything is recyclable. Everything is application. Other people, they make different kind of products with this. So it just depends where you want to take it, how you want to do it, and what fits in you. So with coconut water, I think we're making a difference, and it's environmental friendly.
That's very true.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
if the late Dr. Sabi was here today, he would be very proud.
Oh man, thank you. I wish so. Yes. Oh, another thing, I want to give a shout out to someone. I want to give a shout out to Victor Bowman. That's Dr. Sabi's son. Through my journey of alkaline liberty, he has also been able to help me out, by answering a few questions that I didn't know. Like even right now, before I changed my diet, I had issues with my teeth. You see what I mean? Which I'm still fixing right now. You see what I mean? So with that being said, he and me has also helped me to find, certain herbs that I could be using, and I've been using them, and things have been great so far. You see what I mean? So eventually, it's gonna be amazing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to the family, to
Yes,
Dr.
yes,
Sabi's
yes.
family, and also shout out to the great people of Tanzania.
Yes.
To your homeland.
My homeland, yeah, I'm from Tanzania.
When they see you on this podcast here, your phone is going to blow up.
Yes. We're going worldwide. That's the vision.
Yeah, it's
That's the
going
vision.
to blow up. you
Yes,
know.
the Waterman podcast, man. I love it. I love being here. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for having me. And yes, I want to talk more. You got any questions? Let me know. I'm an open book.
But this is the thing.
Yeah.
How was it like adjusting to coming here to America? Was that transition for you a smooth transition, or did you have was it a little challenging?
Well, I think every place is challenging a little bit, but I've always had a positive mindset, like a positive outlook on anything. So even before I came over here, I used to feel myself like I'm more American than Tanzanian. Because I listen to Tupac, I listen to all this type of music, hip hop, R&B, And even when I used to dress back home, it was more like, hey man, if I don't have the Jordans, if I don't have the latest Gucci, I don't feel good. You know what I mean? Yeah, because the media, you know, because I had that American influence. Even when I make songs, I would sing in English, in Swahili, but I would still want to sing in English because I wanted other people to hear me. Like I felt like, yeah, if my music's gonna go worldwide, then I want people to get what I'm saying. And at the time, English was the language, or English is the language that's been spoken all over the world. So I wanted to be like, you know what? I'm gonna mix my song between English and Swahili. So coming over here, I had fun. There was a few challenges. The biggest challenge that I faced was racism. You know what I mean? Like I never really experienced that like that. Like I saw it on TV. You know, and I never really got it. And then when I come over here, I was in Kansas, mind you. So when I was over there, like some people would be a little bit, they were a little bit weird. I never understood. You know what I mean? And then I would ask them like, yo, why you behaving this way? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I would challenge their behavior. So, but we got along too. You know what I mean? So those are the things that challenged me a little bit. But at the same time, I overcome it because it's not relevant in my life. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just that things like those I come to realize like it's just people not aware of who they are and why they're here. So once you are aware who you are and why you're here, things like that will never bother you. You see what I mean? So that's the only challenge that I kind of saw here and there. Yeah, but apart from that, everything else is great. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to be any other place. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, for me, I consider myself as a person of the earth. Like I feel free to be anywhere. Like I should not. I don't think people should have limitations as to where they should be. Or if somebody wants to go to Europe or to Africa or to any city, or you live in LA, you want to go to Chicago, you should be able to do that because the world is a book. So when you just sit in one place and you think that's it, you are missing out, man.
That's very true. That's very
you are
true.
missing out a lot. Like it's way too much. You know what I mean? Because every world has a different perspective. In nature, we're supposed to be moving anyway. You see what I mean? According to, if we follow the laws of nature, we're supposed to be moving. We're not supposed to be sitting in one area. The reason why we're sitting in one area all the time because maybe we have this, we gotta pay bills, or we have to do this, or we have to do that. But in reality, we're supposed to be moving. We're supposed to go places. We're supposed to stay active. You know, that's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Good point.
Yes, yes.
You know, I love, I mean, as everybody does, the diversity of America where you can meet people here from all over the world. You know, so I think sometimes when a person comes from a country, especially if it's a smaller country, I think one of the fears that they might have is, oh man, I'm going to America, but I'm not going to find anybody from my country. And you'd be surprised to see that you come to America,
And you see
especially
everybody.
California, New York, you'll find people all over the place from your country. So
Yes.
every country has their little spots where they set up shop and do their thing. And but yeah, I would never trade being born in America for anything. I love it because it accepts and embraces people from all over the world.
Of course.
You know?
Yes.
So I commend you on coming over here and you know, basically getting a slice of the American dream. I'm working on my slice too, by the way.
You know what you're slices. Your pie is big for everybody. You know what I mean?
There's enough for everyone to
There's
go
enough
around.
for everybody, yeah.
You know? And so in about 5 to 10 years, where do you see yourself?
Well, in about 5 to 10 years, I think I see myself in a big land of acres of farms, you know, with nothing but organic fruits, organic vegetables, you know, just organic produce, you know, living a healthy lifestyle. You know, I want a big family too. That's another vision. Like, I want a big family. You know, that's one thing I want. And living my best life. And being able to give awareness to people who wants to live a healthy lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, it's a choice. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how much you speak. It doesn't matter how much you speak or anybody says. You know, when someone does not want to decide to take care of themselves, then no matter how much resources they're gonna have, no matter how much information they can have, if they don't want to do it, they'll just never do it. You know what I mean? You could give them a whole food store. You could be like, hey man, you get a free membership for the gym. You ain't gonna pay nothing. But if they don't want to come to the gym, they will never come to the gym. You see what I'm saying? So my vision is to, in the next 10 years, I want to be able to have as much. First of all, I want to be able to. I'm still learning. I'm always learning. I'm always a student. So I want to expand my knowledge. I want to be more wiser. I want to have more wisdom. I want to have more courage. I want to be more healthy. I want to gain everything more, that I can be able to give more and share more and help more and just expand more. That's my vision. You know what I mean? I just want to be able to spread the love out there and be like, hey, you can do it. Don't tell nobody. Like, don't listen to it. I mean, listen to people, but at the same time, listen to yourself, because yourself, your inner self, will never lie to you. So if you wake up in the morning, or when you wake up in the morning and you feel tired, and your inner self tells you, hey man, if you go run for like 2 minutes, you're not gonna be tired. Just go do it. Push yourself. Wake up and go do it. Because once you do it, you're gonna see the outcome.
Yeah,
yes, and I know it's tough. Even myself, sometimes certain things might be hard on me, but I still push myself. Because if I don't push myself, no one else will. No one else will do it. You know, not my mom, not my auntie, not my girlfriend, or no one else. Like, yeah, you may get lucky. If you get lucky, people are gonna push it for you. Amazing. Thank them every day. But if you don't have anyone around you, then you need to go look in the mirror and make it happen.
Very true, very true. It all starts with us. Any dream we have, we have to be the ones taking those first steps.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be your biggest cheerleader in life.
Yeah, you gotta be. You have
Then
to be the biggest
other
cheerleader.
supporters, when they look at you and they see that, hey, you know what, this person is really, really pushing forward. Then the supporters come later on, but it all starts with us.
Exactly.
You know, always. Quick question, and I'm going to wrap this up here.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself maybe having a few of your other businesses in the near future? Is there like a hot spot that you would love to have one of your
Hot spot? Yeah, California is already here.
Yeah, but
okay.
I mean, you know, we're in California, but
where in California?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got like 6 places in LA, first of all. California is big, you know. So LA, Hollywood, that's going to be the original place. That's going to be like the founding place.
Yeah, that's the original.
The original place. Hollywood. I want to be in Santa Monica, Venice Beach.
Perfect.
Huntington Beach, Costa Mesa area, San Diego, Sacramento, Oakland, Chicago. All these places, I got friends over there. I know people. Atlanta, you know. Even right now, I'm planning a trip to go to Atlanta and see if I can be able to bring a coconut water over there on some of the events and things of that nature. So, yeah, and back in Africa too, Tanzania. And then from there, once I get those visions going, we're gonna see where it goes. But those are places that when I'm going to open vacations, I can guarantee you I'm gonna have African Child Organics over there. Yeah.
Let me ask, your family members and friends, when you tell them what you're doing in California, I'm sure they must be very proud of you.
Yes. Some of them, they are proud of me. Some of them, they are like, they don't know what I'm doing yet. Some of them are like, what? And especially the ones who are from Africa. So I'm saying something real quick, right? Back in Africa, this business is considered to be one of the lowest forms of business someone could do. According to people's egos and according to the structure of life over there. You know, like somebody else would rather go have an office job, because people sell this for like what back home? Maybe like $1 for one. So it's the people who walk on the street who be selling this. So most people, they don't value this type of work.
Simplicity.
Yeah, the simplicity.
With value.
Yeah, so when I tell my people back home I'm selling coconut water, they be thinking they have their own imagination of how I sell coconut water. And I'm like, bro, you guys are not getting it. You know what I mean? But it's okay. You know what I mean? Eventually they will get it. So people like that, I'm worried about that. You just gotta show them how it's done. Even over here in America, some of my friends are like, man, you know you're a really good salesman. If you work for a dealership or if you work for this company, you're gonna make so much money, you're gonna make sales, blah blah blah. But I'm like, I get you. You see what I'm saying? I get what you mean. But I'm building my own company. I'm building my own business. So I have to start somewhere. So right now I am a salesperson for my own company, which is African Travel Max. You see what I mean? Where everybody gets an opportunity to be healthy. You see what I mean? So that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, it's starting slowly, it's growing, but that's where everything starts. You know, kind of like I like to see myself like Amazon, and I like to compare myself like Amazon or maybe Tesla or whatever. Like Amazon is standing in a small little warehouse somewhere. You know, the warehouse or car garage or something like that. Yeah, like those kind of stories. When I look at myself, I'm like, yo, I started working door to door. You know what I mean? Now I don't work door to door anymore.
It all starts with a dream, people.
Yeah, so
all starts with
now I have a location. You see what I used to work door to door in the valley, by Winnicott area. I would walk from Winnicott all the way to Panorama City, all the way to Van Nuys, all the way to North Hollywood. And then I walk back.
Putting in the work.
With my cooler. So my goal was, I walk with I had a hand cooler, six juices. Once I sell the 6 juices, I have to walk back, reload another 6. My goal is to sell 15 a day. If I sell 15 a day, I'm making a profit of $100, which means $100 times 30, that's $2K a month. So I pay my rent, I get my food, I have a little change.
Hey man, I love your spirit, man. I mean, you know, you are a man that lives up to the old phrase, you can't keep a good man down.
Yes.
This is a good brother right there. I'm very proud of this brother.
Thank you.
Good role model for young people to see. You know, the world needs more and more people like you. You know, watching you. You're not out here doing negative things. You're there propping up your life.
Yes.
You know, making good things happen for yourself, putting in the work. You know, I think it's a great thing. Now, that coconut that some of your homeland people might laugh at,
yes.
If you were to put them on the phone while you're talking to them and you go down to Beverly Hills and you're videotaping yourself and you say, you know, brother, I bet you I can sell that coconut water, I'm in Beverly Hills for $50 today.
Yes.
You know, as a video, right? And they would get a kick out of that. I mean, with your determination, I'm sure you could go down to Beverly Hills and sell that coconut there for $50. Somebody will buy it from you.
Yeah, and by the way, I skipped one thing. So right now, what's happening, I started working with clubs, like nightclubs in Hollywood. So on Fridays and Sundays during daytime, I'm at a Jungle nightclub. So I provide hydration over there. The Room on Sunday night, they have dancehall reggae night, some coconut water over there. You know what I mean? So it's growing, and people are supporting, people are loving it. You know what I mean? People is helping them with the hangover for those who like to participate in alcohol activities. So I'm like, hey, boom, good hydration. So we move it. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's going, and I'm really grateful, man. Like, that's the only thing I can say. I'm really grateful. I'm happy. I'm thankful, and I give thanks to my Creator for this type of opportunity. I give thanks to you. I give thanks for. Look what's happening right now, man. I'm on your podcast. At 24-hour fitness.
Yeah, God is good. God is good. You know, I give all the credit to God. Yeah. You know.
Yes.
My current success and future success, I give God the credit.
Yes.
I would like to thank you again for coming on to the Waterman podcast. It's been a great pleasure.
Man, thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Ricky Alexander here, aka Waterman. Till next time, I would like to thank again 24-Hour Fitness for their great courtesy. I'm at the world famous 24-Hour Fitness on Sunset and Vine. and I really appreciate the love from them. Thank you guys for helping me out. Thank you.
Hey.
Till next time.
Till next time, guys. Thank you, thank you.